Aha, beautiful. That was OGBEDUN. Yeah, right there. And we have with us on the couch the producer and actor of the movie OGBEDUN. You are welcome to the show.
Thank you so very much.
So we have Seyi, Akinsola. Here's the
You're
producer of the show, and then we have Baba Seun Fashiru as well, who also is one of the actors of the movie in the movie OGBEDUN. So talk to us. What is OGBEDUN about? You are the producer.
Yes, I am
you
the
are
producer.
The script writer as well.
Yes, I'm part of people that wrote the script as well.
So
Yes,
talk
I
to us
sourced the
about it.
story,
Okay.
I wrote the script, and yeah, so OGBEDUN is historical reenactment of one of the village legend. I grew up in Ijebu-Jesha, and there's this Ijebu-Jesha in Osun State. Yes, so this is a story that resonates so well with me that I thought we should put it on the big screen for the world to see. There are so many lessons to be learned from it. OGBEDUN helped the town on a condition, and then the people wanted to renege on the condition, and that's where the tussle began. Yeah. There's another twist to it. In Yoruba land, before you can be properly said to be a king, you must have partaken of the flesh of the previous king. That's where you say you have become the king. But where the king abdicates, there's no flesh for the new person to eat. So you're not properly a king. And that's how the story started to spring out of control or spiral out of control. And they were looking for a solution because everybody that comes to the throne dies for some reason. So nobody wanted to be. But OGBEDUN came to the rescue, and immediately he does that. Everybody wants the throne again, and that's where the problem started. It's a fantastic cinematic experience.
Oh, I'm in awe of it, and I'm so glad that we're in a time where a lot of our origin stories are being told and being celebrated, because that is who we are. It is our core, and we want, people all over the world to, know that is who we are, like, and, know our stories. You played in OGBEDUN.
Yes.
Yes. And talk to us about your experience. I know that you're also a filmmaker. You've been in the industry for quite a long time. So what was your experience, in this movie?
Yeah, well, like you rightly said, because of the fact that I'm from Ijebu-Jesha as well.
Oh, okay.
So
was that what drew you?
Well, not particularly.
Okay.
Even if it wasn't from Ijebu-Jesha, I would have still done it.
Okay.
But then, it sat well with me because, of course, this is my town. And it's an opportunity for me to even learn more about things that I never heard. So when he told me about the story, and I'm like, wow, this is it. Coming from Ijebu-Jesha, I just have to be part of it. And the experience has been so well, because, I had an opportunity to learn more about the heroes of our town.
Okay.
To be candid, that was the first time I would hear about OGBEDUN. And I kept asking myself, truly something like that really happened in my hometown? And nobody mentioned it, nobody talked about it.
Wow.
And I think that's one of the beautiful things movies, do for us as human beings, especially as Africans.
I agree with you.
Because Africans, we're people of history.
Yes.
And there are lots that have not been said, have not been really showcased to the world.
Yeah. Some people would say that, and this is for you, Seyi, that our culture as Africans, as much as we'd like our stories to be told, right? Some of our traditions are, they pry on our human rights, as human beings. And when it comes to showcasing it to the world, we need to sort of downplay, the adverse and negative, effects that it could have, or impression it could have when showcasing this, when telling the stories. What do you say? What do you have to say about this?
Like I said in another interview, we have to take the best part of our culture and retain it. What we thought did not work for us at the moment should be discarded. In OGBEDUN, what we did was, the OGBEDUN story could not be told the way it played out in real life.
Okay.
And that's what I meant by we embellished it. And that's part of what you said, that what is negative should be removed from our culture and, you know, probably import other things to it.
Yep.
That's my thought.
Yeah, but then I would like to always see, drama as a tool for change.
Correct.
Whether it is culturally, socially,
Correct.
you know,
Correct.
across board. Right. Do you think with the way the story had been embellished, it would sort of influence the, you know, the initial tradition,
Okay.
you know, which of course, well, sort of, you know, impedes on, you know, us as human beings.
Indeed. So, the first thing you learn in drama school, I studied theatre arts,
Yeah.
is that a story must have beginning, middle, and end, and it must teach a lesson. And that's
correct.
very, very important for
Very
me.
correct.
So in OGBEDUN, I made sure that there are so many lessons to be drawn from
Fantastic.
it. Especially the forces of evil should never, ever triumph over the forces for good. And that's one thing you can take home from OGBEDUN.
Fantastic. Baba Sheon, you have been in the industry for a while. Is this your first Yoruba movie? Is this your first feature in a Yoruba movie?
No.
Okay. There's a lot of debate.
About it?
About the English-speaking movies and the Yoruba-speaking movies. I wouldn't want to go into details, right? But in terms of interpretation of character, right, there's a little more exaggeration in the Yoruba-speaking movies compared to the English-speaking movies. How does this affect you as an actor? Because you have, you know, you have been in both, you know, genre industries. How does this affect you as an actor?
Well, I would say that there are different playing grounds. Yoruba naturally, because it's a language, it's a natural forte. It's what we do. As Yorubas, if you're angry over something, you shout. You know, if you want to get things done, you put energy. You know, so I think that's what goes into the Yoruba movies, basically, because of the fact that it's natural, it's ours. You know, so there's no point forming, there's no point. But if you have to do English, you know, you have to put the, you know, panache, you have to put the this, you have to put the that, you know. So I think it's just, like I said, they're just two different playing grounds, you know. We have some English movies, you know, some actors where you have to, you know, sometimes you need the energy. You know, as an actor, you need the energy. You know, you just don't overblow it, you know. If a Hausa, I don't know if you've met a Hausa person or individual, you see that they're calm. That's a culture. That's who they are. So it's strange when you see a Hausa woman and she starts shouting and you're like, come on, you've been to, do you understand what I'm saying? So I think it's just the peculiarity of the culture, of the people in question.
I can't wait. OGBEDUN is going to be in the cinemas today. Right.
Today.
I'm excited about the movie. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I think this is going to be, like you've called it, a cinematic experience that would be, yes, I was going to say that, you took it right out of my mouth. So we'll have to head over to the kitchen now. It's Ofadabration, pre-Ofadabration. Ofadabration is on Sunday, but we are going to be having our own Ofada festival right here in the kitchen.
Right.
So we'd like you to join us.
Thank you so very much.
Okay, shall we?
Yes.